Thank you for that rousing applause, Mike. That's wonderful. How y'all doing? Nice, still a good crowd. Janine, I'm all washed out there. Can you hit the focus?
Okay, sorry.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Now I'm looking good. Thank you so much for coming down, you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Has everyone been to a comedy show before? Yeah. Awesome. So you know there's no heckling, because Mike and I are both pretty big. Just saying. Yeah, so like Mike said, we were at the Legion last night. It was exciting. It was a couple of things. It was, I was really happy that for once I wasn't the oldest person in the room. That was amazing. Number two, though, they had a freaking swear jar, which I was informed of an hour before. So I paid my $5 up front, but I have a lot of pent-up fucks. So you guys may be feeling the brunt of it tonight, just saying. Anybody opposed to that? Maybe some other choice swear words. Good. Other things, I used to come to Terrace all the time to work, and I see lots of changes going on here. You guys are growing, getting a traffic circle. That's exciting. Woo. I can't wait to read the news about how the accidents are going on in there. Terrace residents confused by traffic circle. Actually, I was talking to an old guy down, I was having coffee, and I was talking about the traffic circle, and he's like, yeah, I keep those fucking Terrace guys out, they can't figure it out, they just end up back at home. No, that's true, that's sour. And then the other thing I noticed was the biggest cannabis store I've ever seen. What the hell? That's amazing. I drove out, I pretended I was going to the gym, but I saw the weed store. That was amazing. So you guys are growing, and then I noticed, I was reading the news, this is pretty fun, I'm gonna pull this out here, but you guys have quite the, most of my competitors, you have quite the group of people running for MP for Buckley-Skeena, eh? We got a guy in a bear suit, Dan the Bear. Have you seen that? Has anybody seen him anywhere? Does he talk? Like, what the fuck, seriously? And then there's this Merv Ritchie. Have you seen that guy? He looks like Grizzly freaking Adams. I think he's the reason for the size of that cannabis store. What the hell? And who's getting high and going to watch the Dan the Bear the meetings? Holy shit. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to watch that race. So a little bit about me. My name is Darren Guess, and I work at Northland Dodge, dealer number 30541, in Prince George. We ship a lot of cars this way. I may have actually sold some cars here. If I have, you got it. So yeah, selling cars. You guys hate car salesmen, hey? Everybody hate car salesmen? Yeah. There's always the one guy. Usually there's a bunch, but don't worry. Listen, man. Nobody hates a car salesman more than we hate ourselves. What a degrading and depressing job. It's horrible. We are lined up up front like a bunch of hookers trying to get your attention. You drive by. We're kind of like the hookers at a Las Vegas whorehouse. It's horrible. At least that's the way I feel. And we got all your assortment. We got a couple of model types. We even got a couple of black guys. If you want some black meat. Then you get to me, and I'm like that old Asian lady who's been working at the whorehouse for 45 years, scraping sheets off and sterilizing walls. But just sometimes, when all the other sales whores are busy fucking customers in the ass, that's a metaphor. They let me go out and stand in line, and I can see you looking at me, looking down the line. It's like, oh yeah, ooh. I'm in the line like, hey, sucky, you like cars? It's pretty bad. But I swear to God, you guys think that we have some kind of magical voodoo power? We don't. We're just normal people. I see you guys like, when you come to buy the cars, you're on defense already. You get out of the car and I come over and say, hi, we're just working. I just said hi. It's all good, relax. Relax, you guys. I see you driving by too. And it's always the husband. The husband's always driving. And he's looking straight ahead. And that wife's looking straight ahead too. I can see the guy's mouth moving. Don't look at him, hon. Don't you fucking look, hon. Look straight ahead. Fuck, Alan, you looked at him. We gotta buy a truck. We have no magical powers. We're just nice people. Come on inside. We'll chat. I'll make you a coffee, roofie cocktail. If we can't come to an agreement, no harm, no foul. Worst that's going to happen is I know your address and where you live. And a restraining order might be needed. But we're nice people. So come on down. I'm just gonna have a drink here. Actually, I've been telling that car salesman story. I've been in comedy a little over a year, and I've been telling it for about a year, letting people know that I work at North Dog. And finally, the other day, about a week ago, I was sitting on my desk and I looked up and this girl was looking at me. And I looked at her and I said, "Hi." And she says, "I'm looking for you." I said, "Oh, how come?" She said, "Well, I saw your comedy show and I wanted to come by car." I said, "Oh, you saw my show. Thanks for coming down. You thought it was funny and amazing. You wanted to come see me." And she said, "No, you fucking sucked." I figured you must be good at something. So I made her a coffee. Come on. Selling cars was tough. It's a young man's game. Clearly, I'm not a young man anymore. You're supposed to say, no, you don't. Yeah, it's tough. I'm trying to keep up with these young kids at work. They're running full speed all the time, and I'm lagging behind. So I felt like I was falling behind, so I wanted to do something. I wanted to try and catch up to the game, but I needed some stuff. I needed some stuff to keep up with the kids. I'm not proud of this. I contacted my daughter, and I got her to put me in touch with a dealer. And so lately I've been moisturizing and eye serum and stuff. Oh, her dealer's a Mary Kay girl. And it hasn't helped, though. I clearly still look like the after of that old age app. But I'm trying, at least I'm trying. I feel like it's a losing battle, though. Age kind of catches up on you. I always thought, hey, I'm doing okay. I look pretty slim, I look okay. But I feel like lately, I've been losing the battle. Little things are catching up to me. Like the other day, true story, I was at Tim Hortons, and the woman behind the counter, well, the girl behind the counter, she freaking senior splains the couplet to me. She's looking at me in the eye, she goes, "And these are our new cups." And I'm looking at her, and these are the lids. And you have to open the lid by picking it back, and it clicks and it stays. I'm like, what the fuck? Do I look like I'm so old I don't know how to work a goddamn coffee cup? Now why is my PIN number going in this fucking debit machine? I was really pissed off. And then I was really fired up, and I was mad, and I was leaving, and I was walking out the door, and this guy holds the door open for me. He goes, "After you, sir." I'm like, "What do you say?" And he looks at me, goes, "After you, sir." And he didn't say sir in a fun, jovial way, like, "After you, sir. After you, sir." He meant it. He meant the fucking sir. Listen, you kid. Don't ever call me sir again, or I will ram that Boston cream up your ass and it's coming out your nose. And he looks at me, and he starts to cry. And he runs to his mom. I mean, the kid was 6, whatever. So that's another restraining order. That's 2 on my list. And I had to find a new Tim's to go to. But this age thing, it's like, it just keeps popping up. And in the strangest places, the other day, I took my daughter's 14, and I took her to Superstore. I was going to buy some some condoms. And we were walking by the sunglass thing, and you know those sunglasses, the big wide ones that wrap all around, and the older people wear? And just this rib, I said to my daughter, I said, "Hey, what do you think of those, Auntie?" She's 14, she's like, "You're stupid." But I took them, and I put them on, just to embarrass her. And I'm looking, and I'm like, this is like a whole new world. I can see everything clearer. And I'm like, the sides are blocked. There's no sun shining in. You can put them over your glasses. It was amazing. I got it. I felt like I was those people. So I bought them. So she was really embarrassed. I was excited though. I was leaving the store, and I got some chick was laughing. She was 60, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. So then the bad part is, Mark catching up. It took me 7 minutes to back out of my parking spot wearing these glasses. And then I drove all the way home with my left blinker on, too. And I cut off 6 people. But I'm fighting back. People, I'm fighting back. I'm taking a stand right here. I'm going to come out. You know how people these days are identifying. I identify as gender neutral. I identify as what the heck ever. You can identify whatever you want these days. I just want you guys to know, from this point on, I'm identifying as a 40-year-old. I'm coming out! That's right, thank you. I'm coming out, I'm 40 years old. I feel good. And speaking of people coming out and doing things, what really pisses me off, you know celebrities that when they feel like they're losing publicity, and they need to say something. They need to get it back in the limelight. They always come up with something. Oh, I was talked to really mad by my parents. My parents locked me in a room. I was touched as a child, whatever. Whatever, they always come up with something. So this dude the other day, Mark Ronson, he's a producer. He's a really popular guy. But he comes out, apparently he needed some publicity. So he's come out as a sapiosexual. Like, what the fuck is sapiosexual? So I had to look it up, and this is the true thing. It's when you fall in love with your mind. It doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter what. So you can be a guy, you can be a girl, you can be a transsexual, cross-dresser. He loves the mind. Well, in addition to coming out as or identifying as a 40-year-old, I'm coming out as a mammary sexual. I love boobs. I love boobs. If you got boobs, I'm loving you. If you're big boobs, small boobs, I don't care. I just love you. So it's a big day for me here in Terrace. Put your hands together for me. Yeah. So, in addition to trying to fight back and coming out as or identifying as a 40-year-old, I've also made some changes in my life. I recently just lost 40 pounds. Worked out. Yes. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. 40 pounds. How did I do, you ask? How did I do, you ask?
How did you do that?
Well, let me tell you. I had to. I changed the way I ate. Of course, not keto. That's for fucking losers. I actually cut out drinking, no alcohol. So, on a side note, I'm going to tell you this. This is actually one day. This is a true story. One day of no alcohol. This is my 1 year anniversary right here today. Woo! Yeah. Thank you very much. It's on my phone. Coincidentally, it's also 1 year of me starting to inject cocaine. I'm kidding. I'm not an animal. I snort it. So, but that all helped. The booze, the alcohol, the food, whatnot, that's all helped. But I also discovered you had to, obviously everyone knows this, you need to exercise. So I started exercising and I took up walking. I started walking, walked to work, walked to the store, wherever I had to go, I walked. Bad news is my 90 days was up. And I got my legs back. And so I needed an exercise. So I lost all this weight, and I'm in pretty good shape, and I thought, hey, this is a good time. Maybe I should start dating. I haven't dated in a long, long time, and I thought, hey, I'm going to date. Maybe I can find a nice activity that I can meet a nice lady in my age range, or my age group, and keep burning some calories. So I learned a couple of things on my journey. One, you burn 0 calories at bingo. I 16. Half a calorie there. And 2, I don't want to have sex with women my own age. They are gross. They're all wrinkly and shrivelly, and they smell like mothballs and Estee Lauder. It's nasty. So, sorry man, I'm 40, what do you want? So, I turned to, like everybody else in these social media days, I turned to Tinder. That was my first thing. I didn't know, trust me. The guys at work, I work with a bunch of young guys in Northland Dodge, deal number 30501. And they're on this Tinder thing, and they're always swiping right. You swipe right if you see a girl you like. So I figured, hey, I'm going to give this a try. So I downloaded took a selfie, took a nice selfie of myself, which let me tell you, is fucking hard. I am not the most photogenic person in the world. Plus, I don't know how to do it, right? Who's got kids? Everyone with kids knows they can automatically take a selfie in any position they're like, and they look like a movie star. Like they just grow up taking a selfie. I did not. I grew up getting a picture taken 3 times a year. Maybe once at Christmas, and once on my birthday, and once on summer vacation. And even then, you had to wait 3 months to know what it fucking looked like. And most of the time, you come back and you got your brother's hand behind your head or something stupid. So I am not good at selfies. So that was a big step for me to put it on Tinder and put it out there. So then I downloaded a bit more information, and I hit the search button. And I was excited. Hey, maybe I'll meet a nice lady. And if you've been on Tinder, I'll describe it to you. You hit search, and it starts sending out these circles. Beep, 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 beep. Like a radar looking for a plane, right? So my search comes back. Yeah, my search comes back like the radar looking for that Malaysian Flight 370. There's nothing. It was a bigger crash and burn than a Boeing 737 MAX. And to rub it in, the fucking Tinder machine laughs at me and goes, ooh, expand your search settings for more matches. Like, fuck off, I got it sent from Seattle to Alaska for fuck's sake. Tinder was a major fail for me. But then everybody said, oh, you gotta try PUF. So I had to look into it and I found out what this PUF is. In case you don't know, PUF is plenty of fish. Oh, there's plenty of fucking fish, alright. Plenty of snaggletooth fish. Oh my god, what a disaster. Like, yeah, they're fish, but they're like from a pond beside Chernobyl. It's like, listen, I know I'm no model. I'm solid 6.5 maybe. But in that category of mine, the cataract crowd, I'm a fucking 10. Look at me, man. In that cataract haze, squint, look at me. Chris Hemsworth, right? Yeah. No, Jason Momoa. Yeah. Oh no, Bradley Cooper.
That's right. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. See, that cataract haze, I can be whatever you want. So, so I did this PUF thing, and I didn't get any dates from it. Actually, look, I'll tell you a story in a second. So I didn't get any dates from it, but I did learn a couple of things. I'm going to pass this advice along to you ladies, for if you should ever need to go on PUF. One, your headlines are very important. Have a nice headline, something that attracts your attention, not the ones that everybody else has. Are you the one for me? Not into one-night stands. Fuck you, you are so. You're 55 years old, for fuck's sake. You want to get laid. Like, seriously, in that age, as I digress there a bit, why do you think in a senior's home, and this is a true story, seniors' homes have the highest rate of STDs of any category of people? Because they know they're dying. They could fucking die any day. They're just smashing away all day. There's a saying that if the cathetter's on the door, do not come knocking. You do not want to walk in on seniors having sex. So that was the headline. Oh, and the other headline that I really hate was the most common one. Live, laugh, love. Fuck off, you basic white trash grandma. I am not going to message anybody whose headline comes from yes, for fuck's sake. And then the other thing I learned was your pictures. You gotta put some nice pictures up, ladies. Put some thought into it. You see all kinds of things. You see a close-up of an eye. You see close-up. Have you seen them? Yeah. Or you see a lady with 9 cats or something stupid. Like, that's not the pussy I'm looking for, lady. But put a nice picture up there because I want to see the whole face. I want to know who I'm sending my dick pic to. It helps. What can I say? I wasn't having any luck, and the guys at work were like, oh, you gotta send dick pics. Dick pics are a thing. Everybody loves dick pics. Ladies, do you love dick pics? No. I know you don't. And that's why I didn't send any, because I tried it once, a long time ago. I took a dick pic, and I'll reenact it, so I had to take it. This was back then. So I took the picture, and then I had to develop it. And then, the worst part is you had to drive it over. In the middle of the night, sneak up and put it in her mailbox. And then even worse, you had to go home and call her. I put a picture in your mailbox. That was restraining order number 3. So pictures are important, ladies. Get them up there. And I did meet one nice lady on there. I'm going to tell you this story. Filters. Back away from the freaking filters. There's so many these days that have no clue what you're looking at. I met this one girl on there. She was super cute. She looked super bubbly and just like what I was looking for, right? So I said, we made a meeting to go meet up for coffee. And I went to meet her, and I was so disappointed. The bitch did not have doggy ears. She didn't have a cute little black nose. And her tongue didn't stick out when she talked. It was brutal. I was so mad. And to top it off, I was really pissed off because she told me to bring a collar and a leash. And she just wanted him for sex. She didn't even want to go for a walk. Yeah, so that's my PUF experience. So, I think that's about it. Am I at 20 minutes, Mike? I'm doing really good, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to tell another joke, because you guys are really good. Maybe this could explain why I'm having a hard time dating. I disappoint a lot of women. in my time. Like people see me, you know, the ladies, I got the big hands, I got the big feet. Yeah, you know it. And so you ladies have expectations, right? And I hate to admit it, but God has played a cruel joke on you ladies. I am hung like a church mouse. A church mouse. Why you make me say it again, for fuck's sake? A what? Church mouse! And a church mouse has a tiny dick! And then to top it off, you know how they say when you get older, you start to shrink, your body shrinks up, and you start, you know, you see someone's 6 inches shorter. Unfortunately, right now, I think that my dick is the only part of my body that has gotten that message. Right now, my boner looks like a roll of nickels. I'm surrounded by that hanging shrivelly thing that's hanging off a turkey's beak. It's just not pretty. So on that note, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for coming down tonight. Give yourself a round of applause. I am super excited. I know you're going to enjoy. I know that a lot of you know him, and I'm sure you're excited to see him, and I'm excited to see him again. So this guy's been awesome. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm happy to introduce Mike McGuire, everybody.